how are you all? I hope you all are good and happy. So today we are going to begin with the lesson number 3, that is using keyboard and mouse. How to use keyboard and mouse. So here first we are going to study about keyboard, then computer, mouse, then what are the types of keys on keyboard and what are the buttons on a mouse. So here our keyboard is a rectangular board that has many small buttons on it. So in keyboard there are many keys available. There are 104 keys available on the keyboard. So these buttons are called keys. All these buttons are known as keys. The buttons that are present on the keyboard are known as keys. A computer mouse is a pointing device. You know what is a computer mouse? A computer mouse is a pointing device which controls the pointer on the screen. जो क्या करता है? Pointer को control करता है जो आपकी screen पे होता है. Now let's talk about keyboard. So what is keyboard? A keyboard is an input device and has many keys on it. तो एक keyboard क्या होता है? आपका ये input device होता है जिससे आप input देते हो अपने computer को और इसमें बहुत सारी keys available होती है. Each key has a particular function. हर की का एक particular function होता है. Like enter key का अलग होता है, number keys का अलग होता है, alphabet keys का अलग होता है, function keys का अलग होता है, arrow keys का अलग होता है, space bar key का space देने का function होता है. So these are your functions keys F1 to F11. And this is your enter key. There is two enter keys on your keyboard. These are your number keys. On the right side or below the function keys. These are your alphabet keys. QWERTY keyboards is your alphabet keys. And this is your space bar key through which you give the space. These are your arrow keys through which you move the direction. So now let's move to the next page. Here are the types of keys on the keyboard. On keyboard there are alphabet keys, number or numeric keys or special keys. Pressing of keys is called typing. When you press the keys, when you write any word, that is known as typing. So what are alphabet keys? How many alphabets are there in our English? There are 26 alphabets A to Z. So how many keys it will be there? There are 26 alphabet keys on a keyboard. These are marked as A, B, C and Z. So these keys are used to type alphabets. All these keys are used for typing alphabets. Now, number or numeric keys. What are number or numeric keys? The number or numeric keys are used to type number. When you have to type any number, age or anything, they are in the numeric keys or number keys are used. So there are 20 numeric keys in 2 sets. Each have 10 numbers. 2 sets of keys are available on your keyboard. So they will be 20, 1 to 0 and 1 to 0. So they are marked as 0, 1 to 9. So these keys are used to type numbers. All these keys are used to type numbers. You can type any number from these keys. Now let's talk about special keys. Along with alphabet and number keys, there are some special keys. These keys are used to perform special tasks. So with numbers or alphabets, alphabet keys, there are some special keys. They are used for special tasks. So some commonly used special keys are like space bar key. This is the special key. This is used for giving the space. It is the longest key on the keyboard, you know. Space bar key is the longest key on your keyboard. It is used to insert spaces between words. It gives spaces between your words. Now let's talk about enter keys. It is used to finally submit the typed alphabet number to the computer. ये किसके use होती है? Final submit के लिए करते हैं हम इसको use. On pressing this key, the cursor gets moved to the next line. So, when you press enter key, the cursor moves to the next line. There are 2 enter keys on the keyboard. How many keys are there on the keyboard and how many enter keys are there on the keyboard? There are 2 enter keys on your keyboard. Now, what are arrow keys? So, there are 4 arrow keys on your keyboard. On your keyboard, there are 4 arrow keys. Leftward, downward, rightward and upward. So these are used to move cursor in up and down or left or right direction. Now let's talk about caps lock key. Caps lock key is used to type alphabets in capital form. With the help of caps lock key, you can type the alphabets in uppercase or in the capital letters. On pressing this key, light on caps lock gets, the key turns on. The light present on your caps lock key turns on when you press this key. With this light on, alphabet is typed. With this light on, when the light blinks on your caps lock, it means that this key is on. So alphabet is typed in capital letters. Now let's talk about backspace key that deletes the letters from the backward. Backspace key acts like an eraser. This acts like an eraser in your letters. It erases or it deletes a character just left to the cursor. From left to the cursor, it deletes the key. It deletes the words. Now, what is computer mouse? Mouse is a pointing device. What is a mouse? Mouse is a pointing device. It is used to point or select objects on the monitor. It is used for pointing or selecting anything on your screen, on your desktop, with a click of a button. The mouse sends information to the computer when you just click one button. The information is sent to your computer. Now, buttons on a mouse. There are 3 buttons on a mouse: left mouse button, scroll wheel, and a right mouse button. So, a computer mouse has 2 buttons and a scroll wheel. There are 2 buttons, left, right, and 1 scroll wheel. So, a wire of a computer mouse is connected to the CPU. A computer mouse sometimes have a wire also that is connected to the CPU. So, you know what is CPU? CPU is the brain of the computer. Nowadays, wireless mouse is also in use. We should always keep the mouse on a mouse pad. Yes, we should always use the mouse on a mouse pad. It works smoothly. Look at the given picture. Here is a scroll wheel, right mouse and a left mouse. Scroll wheel is a small wheel which is placed between left button and the right button. जो कहाँ पे placed होता है आपके left और right button के बीच में placed होता है. Of a mouse, it helps to move a page up and down. ये क्या करता है आपके पेज को up और down move करता है. Now left button. This button is used to select an item on the monitor. ये button किस लिए use होता है? Item को select करने के लिए आपके monitor पे. Now right button. This button is used to see a possible action. ये button किस लिए use होता है? Possible actions देखने के लिए जो आप apply कर सकते हैं अपनी selected item पे. Here's one wow fact. A mouse is an input device which sends information to the computer when you click a button. Yes, it is an input device. When you click a button, it sends the information to your desktop or the computer. So, here, match the names of the correct parts of the mouse by drawing lines. So, where is the wire? This is the wire. This is the left mouse button, this is the right mouse button, and this is the scroll wheel. So that's all for this lesson. I hope you all like the explanation of this lesson. Thank you and have a fantastic day.